Okay, welcome back, everybody. And true to form, I haven't even started recording yet, and stuff is already screwing up. uh, yeah. Okay, so let's get out of his way. Let him finish that off. What's he doing? Chasing me? I'm actually really confused as to why he's doing that. Oh well, as long as he gets the job done, right? Well, nope, this isn't gonna work at all. Gotta get this truck out of here. We'll just park it over here. Helps if I turn off old smoking beast there. Okay, so this time I'm actually gonna set a timer because last episode was even longer than my first episode, and I didn't realize all I was doing was just like talking, driving around, screwing off, I guess. That's why like I said, that's why like my Fallout videos were way too long. Cause I mean, he just run around and screw off, and next thing you know, an hour's gone. And it, not that you guys are, because you guys are here, I'm sure, for Farming Simulator, but if you ever went back and watched some of those videos, the reason I stopped making them was that's when my Xbox broke, and I didn't want it to, like, repurchase the game, especially since I bought it brand new at the time. I didn't want to repurchase it just to start over or try to get back to the same spot, and then, you know, like on the PC. Here it is a year later, and my Xbox One still broke. Because I was really mad at it. I bought it, and it only lasted for like 4 months, and it was kind of under warranty, but I don't know. I guess I was disheartened or something, and I never got to send it in. Now, of course, the warranty is definitely up by now. And is this mine? Doesn't say I can grab it. It's just for looks. But why? I mean, if you think about it, if you'd actually want to store that stuff in here, you could try to pick this one up all the time and flip your tractor over instead. Okay, I'm rambling, and I'm running around in a confused state of mind. Just like my worker. Check this out. He has completed his task, but I'm like, you know, eyebrow high and canola still. What gives, man? Well, like they say, want something done right, you gotta do it yourself, right? And then he parks it in a really weird spot, like against this tree. Actually, I guess this probably works because I can finish this little bit off. What was that? Oh, good grief. Okay. Am I losing my mind, or how do you... Well, I was just going to lift the header as I make my next path, but I'm using a controller because, as you may have already figured out or have heard, you know, from like one of my updates, that actually originally come from the console, so it's more comfortable and more familiar for me to just actually use a controller, and it's compatible. Oh, look at this! You missed this too. Anyways, not all. I don't think all the buttons are actually there. I just wanted to lift the header as I turned around, and I shut the stinking thing off. But then it made that like ridiculous squeaky noise, and it was rattling, and it was just like, oh, completely throw it off guard. Like I said, I hope this is not boring. I hope it's just, if nothing else, entertaining, right? Oh, I don't know what the deal is. I can't get any of the controls down. Not as of late. That's what happens when you take a break, right? Well, it wasn't an intentional break. It was just like everything else in my life, I guess. It just screwing around. Next thing I know, it wasn't an hour that went by. It was weeks and then a month, perhaps. I don't know. I still want to do more tutorials if you guys want them, but at this point, I think everybody else has pretty much covered everything. I don't know, unless something new comes out and it's more like a mod tutorial instead of mechanics of the game. I'm gonna make it. Woo! I made it. Oh, not. Oh, give me a break. Yep. I'll make it in there sooner or later. Actually, I may not. Because these same stupid little trees are over here, too. Man, I know what I need. I don't need a weed eater mod, man. I need like a brush hog mod. Here we go. I don't know if you guys know what a brush hog is, but it's a kind of a, you walk behind it, but it propels itself, so it's like basically self-propelled. But it's just like a big mulcher. What the? Oh. Wrong button again. And it's designed to, well, do exactly this is. Okay. Now what's going on? What'd you do, break it? It's working now. That is so weird. Oh well. Now, we should check the prices of. Ooh, so I think at the moment I'm just gonna go ahead and store it and wait until a higher demand, or I actually need the money. Because $1,000 for 1,000 liters is decent, because canola is always fairly high anyways, but since a lot of it's in the red, and especially the one at the top, it's on its way down, yeah, definitely not worth it at the moment. We don't need the money that bad, do we? Although I do need a front-end loader attachment for the case. Yeah. So the gift for not looking. Plus, underestimating how crappy these brakes are. I promise. I haven't been drinking. In my defense, well, no excuses. Oh, really? Just like that, huh? I was gonna say, in my defense, this truck is twitchy, and right as I said, well, no excuses. It goes around that corner, just completely, front end just goes where it wants. Okay, I believe it's to the right, and then to the left, I believe. Man, that's like squirrely, especially pulling a trailer that it wasn't really designed to pull. Now, the guy that made the map. Oh yeah, don't want to screw up here. Just go right straight in the pond. He gave us these tippers as starter tippers, so I'm assuming he has tested them to get in and out of this area right here. Okay, that's the problem, I guess, about using the controller. You gotta push down to move the camera out, but left or right tabs over. And if you push down and slightly to one way, you go to the next vehicle. So, okay, yeah, works great. I couldn't remember how tight that was. I am in... Actually, come to think of it, since we're here, let's go ahead and check what our resources are anyways. So, 15,000 liters. Well, I added canola. So we must have had... It's kind of random numbers. Is it the cornmeal? I think that's a mod. I don't know if it's a mod to this map, or a mod I just forgot to turn off, because I wasn't really necessarily going to do it. I think that's what it is a mod that I forgot to turn off, but I'm pretty sure that's a cornmeal mod. So we got a little bit of resources, but not a whole lot. Now that's out of the way. Let's go ahead and get over here to the other section where the harvester is at now. So what kind of progress we got going here? I probably should. Or before I put the plow on these sections, I should probably go back and clean this up. That's horrible, man. It's horrible. I don't know. The way I do things, I think I inspire the workers to do things similar. Let's go over here and no, that's seed. How much does he got left? Okay, just a couple more passes. That's not bad. Okay, so I guess we should probably figure out next what we want to plant. I guess we should just go ahead and go with canola. Yeah. Let's just do canola, because, oops, I passed it. We can do something else, but if it has some sort of chaff that I don't want to waste it. I mean, you can just, I know you can just, cut it up and disperse it. You don't have to worry about it, but it still feels like such a waste. And I know that even though it's a game, I hate wasting. So, we don't have the equipment. I don't want to invest in the equipment at the moment to actually clean it up. So I think we'll just do canola. And then when we got a little bit extra spending money, and then especially some animals, we'll go ahead and start baling that stuff up. For now, let's go ahead and hit the right button. That helps. And get... Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and get this one. These is $1,400. Well, that goes to show you right there, it doesn't automatically close. The gate, that is. Here I'm sitting there, talking like you guys know what I'm talking about it, but if you did, for whatever reason, didn't see the previous episode, did not know that I opened this gate and was wondering if it was an automatic gate or not. I like how that beacon works, too. It's a nice touch. Kudos to the guy that made this map. I know the name. I can't for the life of me at the moment think of the modder's Anyway, just it escapes me. I'll think of it sooner or later. But in the meantime, and I mean, yeah, for the map, not the tractor. I like the tractor. It's kind of goofy looking. But it has nothing to do with the motor. That's just because of the fact that whoever designed the tractor way back when. Okay, I'll just cut to the farm and we'll go from there. We'll pick up the fertilizer and hopefully it's not empty. I bet it is. But I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so here we are, home sweet home. And we'll take a shortcut through. Well, so much for the shortcut. So say you should take a shortcut through here, because I just recalled that the fertilizer sprayer is actually over here. Let's hope this thing can handle it. It should. It's got a little bit of a factory weight on the front there. And it is empty. But of course it's empty. The last guy just used up everything that he possibly could and then sold the farm, and that was that. Ah, crap, I just realized that. Oh, it reaches from here. Nice. You know, I was just kind of thinking, if this is the storage for the seed, which is an awesome idea, but it looks like a royal pain in the rear to get it in there. I guess that's why they gave the dispenser over there. Okay, now let's go ahead and head on over here, and I'll cut to when we're in the field, and we'll get that field going. Okay, onto the field. Well, we're here, but he definitely didn't get as far as I thought he would. I wonder if they ever fixed that. I noticed before, like, when you'd fertilize, if he had already seeded, then it would turn it dark. But then if you pre-fertilize and then he seeds over it, it would turn it light again. I mean, it would still show up on the map as being fertilized, but it was like the color wouldn't stay consistent. So I wonder if they fix that. Actually, we should find out right now. Seriously, I always shut the stinking thing off. I can never just like turn something off. I gotta like shut the tractor off. Okay, so it's all dark now like it should be. And that was a horrible job done right there. I must have done it myself. Oh, this one isn't going to time out right. Or is it? No! Oh, so close. So close. Yeah, see that where I fertilized? Now it's turning light again. They didn't fix that. I mean, it's no big deal, but I just kind of, like, all the other ones in the past never done that. You could pre-fertilize and, yeah, I own this field. You mean I own, like, the patch in between? Now, I wonder if I fertilize over the top of it. Oh, yeah, it's turning it back, even though I've already fertilized. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of this field, and I'll catch up to you guys in a moment. Okay, doing the final pass here. Um, I think what I'm gonna do is for my server. I think I'm gonna try. I mean, it's for the PC guys, unfortunately only. But I think what I'm gonna do is, of course, it's up and running 24/7. But I'm gonna try to at least be on it certain days. Try to make a good habit of being on certain days and between certain times at least. That way, if you guys want to be actually like in a video, then we can at least like play together. I think that'd be really cool. Of course, I want to do that a series for like playing with my subscribers, and even eventually maybe getting to the point where inviting people along to play, especially console guys, just because the fact that it's so much easier to use like Xbox or Sony's network themselves and take advantage of that, especially since it's, well, I say free, but almost free. But it's inexpensive to set up, parties and stuff through that. But also PC, I don't want to leave the PC guys out, but at least with the PC you have the ability to text. It's kind of inconvenient, but it works. So, but yeah, as far as inviting people along, like for episodes for like actual like play-alongs, I guess. I almost said collabs, but it's not really a collab because unless you do have your own YouTube channel. But yeah, I definitely want to work that stuff out because I want this to be, like I've mentioned before, like an actual community, like a gaming community. And not necessarily just farming simulator. I mean, if it ever becomes more than that, then great, great farming simulator community. I hope that's my plans, my dreams. But gaming in general, because this is a gaming channel, technically. I guess more like just me screwing off, but that's still gaming, right? But anyways, I just okay. Let's put it this way: in the cleanest way possible, we can just screw off together. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it an episode here. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you made it this far. This episode was different, maybe more boring. It wasn't perhaps as uh typical me maybe as much, but yeah, I mean, look at this way. The name of my channel, that kind of really sums it up if you think about it. I mean, now my tutorials, I put a lot of work into those, but these let's plays, man, I think yeah, I think the theme of my channel is really starting to come out in them. Okay, anyways, guys, I'm just rambling at this point, but yeah, go ahead and just drop some comments down below if you wish, and suggestions, hate. I know there's gonna be a lot of hate, so let that roll. And but also, so I'm looking forward to good comments. And also, if you guys got any great ideas, whether it be a great community idea or a single person's idea, like just for a tip or whatever, I don't know. Just start typing, guys, and we'll just sort it out and hope for the best. See you guys next time. Bye.